Hello, and welcome back
Hello.
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 to the 11th session of our D&D campaign. In Clouds of Hope and Sorrow. Yay.
Hooray.
We're all very EP today.
We're all taking naps in a dark place. Just like the environment is dark, not like it's like emo. To clarify.
Yeah, so today will obviously be a very chill and slow session. Nothing to stress us out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I heard Henry say specifically that we're definitely not getting into combat with anything ever.
I mean, if we keep driving the thing we're driving, I reckon we won't have to because we're just gonna run everything over.
That's how I play most games.
Yeah,
Just
so
go full Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
in the last session, after a very slow morning at the airship, where Tobag accidentally shot Peter in the stomach. You went back to the ruined city, searching for whatever that bunker might be, and you found a building that went deep underground. There you found long tunnels with what seemed to be tracks for some kind of vehicle, and you did find said vehicle, managed to make a drive and ran something over. You don't know what it was. You don't exactly know what it was, but it looked like a giant bug, and it is now very dead. And that is where we left off.
And Narak just said end crunchy. So I forgot it was snack time.
Yeah, so you find yourself standing in the tunnel. Arak is feeling pretty full. And you still have some remains of that bug on the front of the vehicle. It is dark apart from the light.
I like the windows a little bit.
They're kind of getting cleaner, but you're also just kind of smearing the remains around.
Can we see? That's the thing. Can I see where I'm heading?
You can. You actually turn on the lights, the front lights, and you see not extremely far as it's normally tracks aren't meant to be stood on when something is driving along them. But you see.
Okay.
But for now, the only thing you see is more tunnel.
We keep going?
All
I
right.
mean, I'm just here for the ride.
Hey, I always knew Aslan was a ride or die.
Well, I'm feeling sicky icky. I'm just gonna sit here and it's fine.
Poor Finn.
All right. So as you continue, I would like everyone that's not feeling like dying to roll for perception.
Oh, I'm vibing. An 8.
Oh. Do I roll with my own dice? Or not?
They all betray you.
Yeah, they all betray you. Oh, I might as well roll with my own dice then.
Iraq is very perceptive.
Looking for more buggos.
Iraq.
Now that I finally have like some sort of holy character, I might as well use my holy dice.
I rolled a 19. That's not too bad.
Perception?
Yep, perception.
I got a 5. Let's go, baby.
Okay, well, I didn't pass the travel sickness check last session, so I don't think I'm gonna be much help.
Yeah, no. Alright, so anyone else apart from Orsalon and Sarara? Iraq, did you roll?
Yeah, I got a 20.
Ooh. Alright, so Sarara, what did you roll?
5.
5. Okay, so you all notice that it's or you three notice that it is getting colder the further you go. Iraq, you also notice that the air is getting more and more humid. You make a slight left and then a slight right, very long drawn turns. And
I just want to say that now that I've figured out how to somewhat navigate this thing, I'm trying to go at a moderate speed where we could probably halt the thing within like 5 to 10 meters distance if I hit the brakes.
oh, so very slow.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it takes a while, but you make a slight left, then a slight right, and you begin to make the next slight left. When you notice that you seem to be getting to the end of the tunnel, or an end of the tunnel, as there is a light, a very faint, but still it's getting brighter. You begin to see the reflections of the walls and all that.
Is there anything written on the walls?
You're starting to see the walls, not only from the light source that's coming from the vehicle, but also just in general.
Okay.
Hey friends, there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
I think we've reached the end of wherever this vehicle is taking us. We should be careful and on alert.
You go a bit further, and you see that the tunnel ends in an opening. Behind that opening, you see mist. And nothing but that.
Even with the light? Like with the...
It's very thick fog.
Holy moly.
Very foggy.
Oh my god, where are we? I carefully hit the brakes.
To a full stop, or do you continue very slowly?
To full stop for now.
Alright, so you pull the brakes, and because of the weight, it takes for a while for the vehicle to stop. And you realize that that was the right decision, as when you stop and you look out front, you see that the tracks are just ending there. But it's not a clean cut. Like, one of the tracks is bent downwards and hanging just in the air. It's like it was broken off.
Okay.
And you realize that you are at the end of the island. You see the cliff above you and below you you see pretty much nothing. You don't even see much of the sky. You see a bit of sunlight coming through the fog, but not that much. It's pretty dark still.
My
it's-
goodness.
Cold and it's wet.
So we know that it's basically just it's just a drop now.
Yep.
That's it. Oh,
The floor just ends.
AKA, I made a good decision. You're welcome.
for most of us anyway.
I yearn for death. Oh god.
I don't think Finn's okay.
Oh god. Can we leave this thing now?
Well, we'd have to traverse the way back by foot.
Oh, yes, please, thank you.
All right.
Ugh.
I think I'd leave the lights on just to see if it like helps a little bit find the way back. I also still have my magical light, which I'm definitely gonna use.
How far did we go?
The speed of this was impressive. I think we went quite a ways. The way back might take us at least an hour, perhaps? But we can explore the tunnel. Maybe there were doors or passages that we did not see because of the speed we were going at.
I mean, it was going fast for a while there, but I'm glad you slowed it down.
I thought being careful would be the better option. After
That's a
all,
good
we do
choice.
not know this technology very well. Even though it is impressive, I wish I could take more notes and try to replicate it, but I don't have the proficiency to construct vehicles.
Yeah, and also 4 of us can't fly, so this is good. I'm glad you stopped.
Skill issue.
I guess you could call it that.
Skill issue. I like that.
Well, we best traverse our way back then, my friends. Shall we?
Yes, please.
I think so.
Alright.
So we're gonna make our way back.
So you start walking back, and you quickly realize that it is going to take a while. It Even though after the collision with the insect, you went very slow, and it took you about 5 minutes to get from the location of the collision to where you are right now. It takes you about 15 to 20 minutes to go back there, and you know that you traveled a lot faster before that. So you prepare for a bit of a walk, and approximately an hour and a half later, you get back to the
Were there any doors on the way?
Side tunnels or anything else that we might
Yeah.
have? Because if we were going so fast, maybe we didn't see them.
Delicious bugs for a rack.
well, you pass the place where
Tasty bugs.
there still is some.
Boy, am I hungry.
But
My
apart from that, you don't actually find anything. You no door at least. What you do find are large boxes at the ceiling of the tunnel with what look like windmill fans inside them. But they don't turn and they're not large enough to really crush any grain with them or anything, so you're not really sure what they are for. You do also find, though less than the other boxes, you find smaller boxes on the walls with red cylinders inside them that have a short black tube attached to them.
Are they like out in the open for us to take, or?
You find a small lock, but it's not locked. It's just closed, so you can easily open one of those little vitrines. Would you like to?
This has Terraris written all over it.
Listen, I'm already holding her back, okay? If I wasn't holding her back, we'd be here for at least the next 10 sessions. She'd want to start a whole fucking expedition on this place. She'd literally take like a couple weeks to fully explore the ruins and then come back with a detailed research paper on it. Don't get her started.
On one hand, yes. On the other hand, I might prepare stuff, and you just in the end you just don't go there before you try to hold back because you try to hold back.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I'll like. I really don't want to go too overboard.
You want
true.
to
'Cause
do
I
some
also-
headway, right? I mean,
True, but D&D is not a speedrun game.
The one thing where I'm like, I just want to get to the character progression for her where she gets her level up powers so I can actually, like, it actually makes sense for her to have them. That's why I'm so hesitant to keep going here because I feel like this is gonna be in a different location. But if you tell me to just go, then I'll just go.
Let me tell you one thing. Yes, it is in a different location where you were and you left because you just didn't want to go further.
Huh?
Oh, I know where you're talking about, I think.
I don't.
Uh-oh.
And now I don't know if you'll go back there or if I should try to get that character development another way. So, I hope that you would get back there, but all right, so you arrive back at the platform where you first got down here. Would you like to leave?
I'm so confused right now.
apparently Yogi knows what was going on. I think I know.
I have no idea. Honestly.
Because I feel like there was a place we could have explored a little more and we chickened out.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I
it's,
think there was a place we could have explored a little more, but we chickened out.
Press I to open your
you
inventory
seen
and go
chickens?
to the missions tab to see your current missions.
Who said that?
I don't
Roll a perception check.
Not very good. 8. There we go. I mean, it's not bad.
You don't see anybody.
No,
Oh, I got a natural 20! Let's go!
Yeah, how you gonna get yourself out of this one now?
You turn towards the voice that you just heard, and you're not exactly sure, but it is as if you actually did see a person for a split second. Like a ghost that then vanishes. But for such a short amount of time that you're not sure if your mind is not just playing tricks on you.
Where was it at?
It was between you and the stairs that go back to the surface.
I go there.
You don't find any tracks or anything.
No more ghosties to guide my way further.
No.
Did you guys hear this too?
I heard something.
It was I'm sure it was a person that was standing here, but no, it's gone. What did it mean with inventory admissions?
Make a wisdom saving throw for me, Sarah.
What is my wisdom? 19.
Alright, you start to get the feeling that you're being watched, but you look around, you don't see anything, and you manage to just to persuade yourself that it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That you're not currently being watched.
I'm not what? Sorry, you were cut off.
That you're not currently being watched.
Oh.
You don't get
These-
paranoid, is what I'm saying.
These ruins have some very intriguing aspects to them.
And also very comfy chairs.
That too. And very interesting gadgets that I'd love to study more. But so this rune building, I guess. It looks like, at least it seems to me, that it was some sort of underground tunnel network with these vehicles transporting people from one place to another, like carriages, just underground. That is most intriguing and also very fascinating what kind of power source they used. And she kind of like takes out a notebook and starts taking notes on all of this.
Alright.
I'm just gonna kind of like look on. Like I thought I took a lot of notes, but
But I think if this is all there is to this building, and we didn't see any doors that could lead to another room, I have a feeling this is not the bunker that we are looking for. It seems too connected to everything else. If this woman says that she's going to a safe place where she would hopefully survive, I don't think she would hide in a place where there's so much possibility for people to be around or for the tunnels to collapse, right?
Finn is staring blankly, directly at Sarara. Has no idea what she's talking about. Were you? Were you ask? Was that? Were you asking me?
I'm mostly just musing out my thoughts, but if anyone has some input to share, I'd be very glad.
Oh no, I don't have any of that.
That is okay.
I want to know where we should go next. It must be getting late.
As you stand on the platform, taking notes, contemplating what to do next, you hear a buzzing for a moment, and then one of the stairs starts moving. You look at it, and you see that the singles, the individual steps are moving up the staircase, and every time a step arrives at the top and vanishes behind the top, a new one appears out of the floor.
Whoa. Is this another magic gadget that the people of this old world were capable of? How did it activate? She starts looking for like some sort of lever or button like she saw in the vehicle.
I just want to get on it.
Alright, Sarah, make an investigation check. Finn,
Investigation. 16.
make a dexterity check.
Did you say
6
stairs?
stairs? Yeah?
Okay, gotcha.
21.
Okay, so, Sarah, you don't find a button.
Wow. Most fascinating.
Not because you don't find it, there is none.
Okay.
Finn, you step on a step, and it's weird as now the ground below you is moving, and it takes some balancing, but you keep your balance, and you move upwards with the step.
Huh? I'm flying!
Finn, wait for us! She tries to rush after him.
Alright, so make a dexterity check.
13. No, 12. Sorry, I can't math.
Alright, so you sway for a moment, you grab the railings on the sides, but you also manage to keep your balance.
Whoop!
As you move upwards, Finn, you start to feel some kind of static, and Sarah, you see Finn's hair starting to stand out in all directions.
He giggles.
And then you
I feel a
also
little tingly.
start to feel the static.
Oh my! Oh my!
Is this what a rock feels like all the time? This is weird.
Hey.
Alright,
Well,
so
this is quite something.
after a short while, Finn arrives at the top.
How do I
soon
deal with
followed.
the top?
You. Okay. Make.
'Cause you know what? There are people in the real world that struggle with the top, my friend.
Make a wisdom check first.
20 on the dot.
Alright, so you actually don't forget to look in front of you as you realize that when you move up the stairs, they end at some point.
Uh-huh.
So you have no problem. You arrive there, you step off before the step vanishes beneath your feet.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's fine. Would you like to warn Sarara, or would you just like to
Let me just check something.
watch?
Oh no, I definitely don't remember. I did like an intelligence check just for myself, just to kind of say I got a 6, so I definitely did not remember.
Alright, Sarah, make a wisdom check.
Wouldn't I mean, I'm like really freaking tall. Wouldn't I have seen him get off?
I mean, that depends how fast you followed him, how quickly you followed him. So
Yeah, because you looked for a button, and I was just getting on.
exactly. So yeah, roll a wisdom check to see if you think about the possibility of.
18.
Yeah, okay, so you're fine as well.
No, I mean,
I'm just
yay.
waiting. I'm just waiting for this die to fuck me over, bro.
Okay.
There's gotta be an end to this.
So you are back at the top in the big hall. You look up and you see the light coming through the glass panels or through the remains of the dome above you.
Friends, let's get out of here.
How do you do that?
You step on, but be careful. And you have to be careful when you get off too.
It just makes you fly.
The stairs move beneath your feet, so you do not need to climb them.
Careful of the middle bit, it makes your hair go all funny.
Would I
is
know?
Stevie talking, by the way? Hold on.
You could just fly.
Is Stevie's like lighting up in Discord, but I'm not hearing anything?
Really?
Oh.
I thought he was muted the whole time.
You know, with everyone saying how, a little behind the scenes for y'all, we were all saying that we're all either really tired or not feeling that great today. And I thought Stevie was one of them, but now I'm starting to think that I was not around.
I didn't realize either.
I legitimately had the thought, poor Stevie must really not be feeling great.
I thought it so too.
But you know
Just
what?
Be quiet. No.
Yeah, Stevie, you're not coming through.
Yeah, you're not coming through.
You're muted.
I think he did that on purpose to try and
Oh, there
figure
we
out.
go.
Oops.
All right, tech support Stevie's on the case.
Please hold Twitch chat.
In
Please hold the
the
line.
in the interim, can I step onto one of these to this thing?
Sure, make a dexterity check.
I checked my dexterity before I did this. I was like, I stand a shot. No, I don't. I rolled a 4.
So, yeah, you try to step on the escalator, but the movement of the ground beneath your feet just doesn't feel natural, so you try to keep your balance, but that just makes you stumble backwards, and you find yourself sitting at the bottom of the escalator. Now, your butt hurts a bit, but nothing too bad.
Hey, how'd you do this?
You need to keep your balance, my friend.
How? It's moving.
Hold
Lean
on.
a bit forward.
How do I?
My butt hurts.
Ask
Bam.
Iraq. Iraq will know. It's just flying, right?
Iraq, how do you fly?
You see your wings? You flap them a bit. And then you launch yourself off the ground a little and you just do it.
Can I Okay, can I try again?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna flap my arms and jump onto it this time.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, is he taking a run up?
No. Like from a standstill.
Oh.
Just flap my arms and jump on it.
What is he doing down there?
What was that? I rolled an 8 dexterity this time.
You concentrate. You flap your arms. You jump. You land. You almost fall, but you were kind of prepared to not immediately get your balance back when you land, as you've never flown before, so you were expecting your first landing to be kind of rough. So you actually catch yourself, and you manage to stay on the step, and you start moving upwards.
Can I just turn around and give Iraq a thumbs up?
You do that.
It's very exciting.
What a good job.
I don't think Ursulin's very good at flying.
It's my first time.
Oh, also, he doesn't have wings.
It's just leaving the nest.
Just be normal and walk on it.
I'm sorry your bones are so heavy though.
You said it was flying.
Yeah, it does the flying for you.
Okay. Well, I helped.
No, he didn't.
It worked.
Mm.
I'm very proud of myself.
All right. So, Arak, do you follow as well, or do you just fly up?
Yes, but I just fly down.
Down? Up?
Oh,
Up.
Up. Okay, so you
down,
all find
over there.
up, down, up, sit up. All right.
How does Stevie get over?
Is Stevie back?
no,
He never left.
unmuted.
He's not muted. Stevie, can you hear us? It's like talking to a ghost.
Hello.
Is Stevie here with us today?
Is it me?
Hello?
Yes.
Oh,
Ah,
Is there a Stevie in the
hello!
room with us right now? Do you see
Ghost!
him?
Touch the Ouija board.
Alright, Stevie, did you miss anything, or? Ah, alright. Did you miss much, or do you know where we're at right now? Should I? Hello?
Is he gone again?
Oh no.
I was here the whole time. I just didn't know that I wasn't getting anything.
Alright,
Was it one of those things where everything we said was kind of appropriate for what was going on with you, so you thought we heard you? Because that happens to me a lot.
Yeah, I didn't know my audio box and microphone wasn't working, so
Okay, fair.
right. So the party has made their way back up the escalator. You're the last one down there. Would you mind rolling for dexterity?
24.
Oh yeah, easy. You step on it as if you used escalators your entire life. It's nothing new. All right. So you find yourselves back in the first large hall that you were in, that you entered, and you feel the static getting stronger.
Can we look around? Is there like anything different to when we first got here?
There is more dust in the air, but apart from that, pretty much the same. Your rope is still hanging from the dome.
Can I try and poke a rock and see if they're staticky too? They don't have hair, they're feathers, so I'm curious.
You poke a rock and
A spark.
something stings your finger.
Ah!
And Iraq, you feel that too. It's like Finn just stabbed you with a tiny needle in his fingertip.
Question:
I swap and
isn't there
appropriate now.
lightning damage in the game? Wouldn't it be just like you got hit by a little lightning bolt or something?
Yeah, but not as hard as to take damage.
Okay.
What did you do that for?
It's just
Wait, what?
static electricity. Static shock.
What do you mean, why did I do that?
You hurt my finger.
I believe that is a you problem, bud.
Everyone make a perception check, please.
16.
20.
16 as well.
17.
7 and 5.
All right, so everyone but Sobek hears the flapping of large wings outside above wherever you are, above the city ruins.
Oh.
Iraq, is that you?
I mean, you can see that it isn't.
No, it's the big bird, not this little one.
Can I walk under the glass roof thing and try to look up and see if I can like spot anything?
You walk around to look through the dome at different angles, but you're too far below it, so that the angle at which you can look out is very, very tight, so you don't actually see anything.
I want to start climbing the rope to get out.
All right, make an athletics check.
16.
All right, so it takes a while. Would anyone else like to do anything in the meantime?
I'm trying to look something up. Hang on.
How much space should we give him before we also start climbing? Like, will the rope take multiple people's weight, or are we gonna wait for Sobek to get to the top?
Tara is probably gonna like grab the bottom of the rope to assist him climbing up easily, and then she's gonna like yell up, "Be careful!
Was
There's
that
something out there."
with that, I'd say it takes him about half a minute to climb all the way up.
I yell back, I don't hear anything.
Well, there is something.
All right. So you reach the top. You climb out. Make a perception check.
20.
20. All right. So when you get to the top and climb out, you realize that you actually do hear the wings. So you look to the direction that you heard it from, and you see a pretty large creature with a long neck, an elongated head that is covered in blue scales, a very wide wingspan, a long tail, and everything but the legs and the face is covered in white feathers. Maybe a tint of very light blue. And the legs and face are covered in blue scales. And you immediately realize that that's where the static electricity is coming from, as you see every now and then you see small sparks, small electric arcs going from one feather to another. Everyone at the bottom of the building does not see that. Not yet.
I'm going to keep this to myself until the others come up.
Would you like to hide?
Hide? Yeah.
Alright, make a stealth check.
$26.
Oh yeah, okay, so you gauge the distance between you and and the creature, and you hide between some of the metal boxes on the roof.
And I tell Kadir to be quiet.
Kadir tries to make himself as small as possible.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna
So,
try.
from the point of view of the rest of you, you see Sobek vanishing at the top of the roof and then nothing anymore. You don't hear him, don't see him.
But we still hear the wings, right?
Yep.
Oh. Is Sobek okay?
Well, I think if he had been spotted, whatever is flapping its wings out there would have probably yelled really loud.
I mean, we don't know that, but sure. Okay. That makes okay. You know what? Yeah, I buy it. I'm gonna just climb up this and see if he's like dead or something.
All right, I'll help you. She holds the rope again so Finn can climb up easier.
Alright, Finn,
I
make
mean-
an athletics check.
Oh shit.
I could probably make it faster.
6.
Alright, so it takes a while. Yeah, Iraq, you fly up pretty easily, and reaching the top, you also see the large feathered creature.
I thought all the practice helping paint the airship and hanging from that rope would have prepared me for this moment, but it's taking a lot to get up here.
After about half a minute, you look up and you look down and you realize that you've managed to climb about a third of the way.
Ah!
So, Arak, you reach the top and you see that giant chicken-like blue-skinned creature.
Do I know what it is?
Make a nature check or a history check, one of those.
Can I do one as well?
Yes.
I'll do a history check then.
I got a 17.
Arak, what was that?
Also 17.
All right. Arak, you're not sure. You've heard of large feathered creatures like that in stories that your parents and ancestors told you back home. Sobek, you look at the face of the creature and you think to yourself, that looks like a dragon.
Kadir got a 20 on his nature check, so give me the response of him.
Oh yeah, he just I don't know if that's the right word in English, but cowering? Like ducking?
Yeah.
Pressing
Yeah.
oneself to the ground? Yeah, that's what he does. He tries to hide in the ground, basically.
I whisper to Rock, dragon, big one.
Do I like squawk in surprise because I had no idea where you were?
Oh, you still have no idea where I'm at. I got like a 26 on stealth.
Right, like I don't even. I'm just
True.
looking at the big thing. I have no idea where you were.
Roll for perception, Iraq. If you get 26 or more, you see.
No, I did not.
Okay. Yeah, you have no idea where Sobek is. Yeah, so half a minute later, and Finn has a third of the way to climb.
No. Spec made this seem so easy.
Rock just hears a voice. Should I yell at the dragon in dragon?
I did not understand a word. If you talk to me.
Should I yell? I tell the rock. Should I yell at the dragon?
Ah.
I don't know if that's wise. Disembodied voice.
By the way, Arak, would you like to try and hide? Or you're fine with just
Being
sitting
out
on
in
the
the
dome?
I don't know. I don't know if I would have been surprised seeing that thing because I'm assuming it's rather large.
Yeah, it looks like a giant bird. Not giant, like a large bird.
Are you my mom? Auntie? But
It doesn't seem to hear you. You're pretty quiet. You would have to.
I can try hiding, but no. I got a 5.
Alright, so you just sit there looking at it. Finn, you finally reach the top. You just pull yourself over the ledge, lie on the ground, you hear the flapping, you look up, and you see that thing circling you.
I point. Do I know what it is? Should I do a check? Hold on.
Yeah. What would you like to try to use to do?
History. I got a 4. I have no fucking idea.
You have no clue, no.
No, not having the foggiest, mate. Not a clue. I just see Iraq looking at it and be like, what? What's that big goose up there?
I don't know.
Friend of
Your
yours?
guess is as good as mine.
Alright,
Oh.
Never
so
met him.
Orsolon, Sarara, who wants to climb the rope next?
I don't know if I want to climb the thing. Tara is probably at the bottom of the rope just waiting for someone to tell her what the fuck is up there.
I'll climb.
Alright,
Okay.
roll an
I'll
athletics
assist.
check.
I'll assist.
Yep.
Oh right, athletics. Oh, I rolled an actual 0.
Wow. And you were getting impatient at Finn. Karma.
Alright,
So,
so Orsolon, you start climbing the rope with all your might. Sarara, what you see is Orsolon grabbing the rope with both hands and then just hanging from it. Not moving anymore. Just hanging there with the eyes closed.
it sounds like you'd get up so high and then fall down and get winded.
Waiting.
My friend, are you okay?
Am I going anywhere?
No. You have
Why?
you have to climb. You have to use your limbs. This is
It
not
escaped
the
me.
magic stairs. You actually have to move.
Okay, I got you. How?
The same way you went down. Do you remember?
Well, if I do that, then I'll just go down.
Yeah, you just have to do it the opposite direction.
Just kind of squinting my eyes. Oh,
The thing is, when Orsolon came down, he just grabbed the rope very tight and slowly slid down.
No.
So
yeah, that's
Orsolon,
we and everything.
Orsolon, from your point of view, that's exactly what you're doing. You grab the rope and you think about going up.
Let me see. You're holding the rope well, and now you pull yourself up with your arms, and you put your feet on the rope so that you have a secure hold, and then you try to reach upwards and keep pulling yourself up.
I am going to try to do that.
Make another athletics check.
I lose right now. Okay, well I roll a 3.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You pull yourself up, you put your feet on the rope, and you reach up with both hands simultaneously. It doesn't work. You're back on the floor.
I feel like I got a little better that time.
You have to like one hand at a time. One hand at a time. You almost got it, my friend.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump on the rope, and then feet like this. I kind of push them together on the rope, and then one hand at a time, and I reach for the sky.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
Roll another check.
Wait, what is that? Oh, that was a nat 20.
Let's go!
It works
Well,
a
yeah, so
charm.
nat 20.
You just now you. That's easy. You just pull yourself up, not even using your feet anymore. And yeah, easy. It takes a couple seconds and you're up. You
This is
reach.
the greatest redemption story in history.
You reach the top. Just not really pulling yourself over the ledge, but just pulling the ledge down and stepping on it. Easy as that. You see Iraq perched up on the dome, Finn lying on the floor, and that giant light blue goose
The hell,
circling around you.
What took you so long?
I don't remember.
I just tell them, dragon.
What? What are you dragging?
Yeah.
Stunned silence.
You don't do anything. Okay. The creature. You only see one eye of the creature, the one that's on the inward side of the head. Does that make sense? It's circling you, so only one eye is pointed towards you. And that eye suddenly focuses you. But for now, it still just keeps circling. Every now and then flapping its wings to not just glide down. Looking at you. Looking at Iraq.
Oh, you do know it.
And it then sweeps inward and lands on top of the dome.
I see that, right?
You see that.
Oh boy.
It lands there and tilts its head and looks at Iraq with one eye.
I cast thaumaturgy on myself, and I yell in dragon, "Oh, dragon, you are so great and amazing. What can we mortals do to please you?"
Just hope this isn't a bad dragon.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I can sense that maybe some people didn't get that. That's good. That's good.
And we're not explaining.
I need a second. Give me a second.
No, don't look it up.
Oh, I have a question. So I realized I rolled. I saw a little dice probably thing. And I was like, oh.
Oh no, he's taking the book away to study. We should worry.
I rolled nat 20, but then I realized I have a -1 in athletics. But does like the nat 20 supersede that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yay! Neat.
So I'm gonna try and talk us out of this, but I don't know if I can.
Wait, what's actually scary is Henry went and left, frame left, and then came back frame right. So I really don't know what happened there.
Return to us with a better knowledge of Bad Dragon.
All right. So It's now looking at you, Sobek.
Even though I'm hidden?
You just what? You just yelled at it.
I'm still hiding.
Is that how it works? Hide and seek would be so much easier as a kid if I knew that.
Okay, it looks in your general direction. It doesn't seem to have found you right away, but its perception seems to be not shabby, as it immediately knew approximately where you were. And you hear its answer. I smell dragon. Where?
I talk back. What do you want to do with the dragon?
Dragons are dragon's food. Only the strong survive.
Oh shit. He wants to eat the deer.
We have no dragons here. I'm a lizard folk, and I've worshipped dragons my whole life. I've helped dragons out before. The scent might be coming off of me.
I smell it. I know it is here. Tell me where, or you will die.
I really have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I'll come out and show myself, but I have no dragon. I pop out, wave at it.
I'm so good. What's happening? Is he talking to it, or are they just making
I
noises at each other?
I'm talking to it. It's a dragon.
Okay. No, okay.
I think they're becoming friends.
It
He's
looks like
waving.
it.
Yeah, he's just waving at it.
He is wanting to eat deer. So,
Maybe we should also go with the dragon.
Is your character entry on Beyond up to date in terms of hit points?
mine, yeah, 36.
All right, good.
31.
Good to know. You don't respect me.
I do. I growl in your mere presence.
Then show me the dragon.
But it's not really a dragon.
From the direction of the mountain range, you hear a cry that sounds powerful, large, and ancient. The dragon hears it, turns to look at the mountains, and takes off and leaves, flying away from the island.
I'm gonna wave goodbye to it.
Goodbye.
From the island, so away from the mountains.
Yep, it leaves the island and just. You don't see that. No, okay, I don't tell you.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, you guys can
I was
ask.
just going to say that it dives into the clouds, but you don't see that.
I go over and check on Kadir.
I take
What?
the time to climb up.
All right, make an athletics check.
Yes. And 9.
9.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna take me a bit.
So like, what did you want to do to
I go
Kadir?
check on Kadir and calm
Alright.
him down since he was cowering.
Yeah, so Kadir seems a bit more relaxed now that the dragon has vanished, but he still looks pretty nervous. And now he too looks to the mountains.
I whisper to him, everything will be okay.
He doesn't seem to calm down from that. He still seems pretty nervous, eyeing the mountains, just looking around in his general vicinity to see if there is anything.
Friends, a little help, please.
About a minute later, Sarah pulls herself over the ledge.
Where did the dragon go?
The dragon heard a roar from the mountains and left the island. But Kadir's even scared of the mountains, by the way.
Oh my. Sarah picks Kadir up, cradles him, pats his head to try and calm him a little bit down. It is all right, my little friend. It is all right.
Everyone make a perception check, please.
10.
8.
16.
18 and 20 for Kadir.
12.
As if you hadn't seen enough of that today, a wave of fog, or like a cloud, washes over you from the mountains. You see it arrive, and it just washes over you, covering the entire city in a not as dense as the clouds below, but still a mist that impedes sight a bit.
My friends, I think we should leave. Now.
Oh, why?
You hear a distant but ever growing closer flapping of another very large pair of wings.
Now.
I grabbed Kadir from Saw.
Kadir suddenly seems less frightened and nervous, but curious. And he looks towards the flapping sound and sniffs the air.
We might be good with this one. Kadir seems okay. The other one, he was freaking out.
Well, I am going to hide just in case.
Yeah,
And she
I'm gonna
Make
go with Sarara.
make stealth checks for that.
19.
12.
All right, so you try to hide behind boxes, bars, whatever, as best as you can. And the flapping grows ever closer, and then the flapping of the wings actually blows the fog away. And what you see is a flying serpent.
Snake?
A snake with
Ugh.
wings. It looks like, I don't know if I can show you, but it looks like this. No.
Oh, elegant.
And it's just there in front of you, flapping.
What's sodded?
And it looks at you. But it stays silent. Its eyes dart from one to the other. First to Arak. Then to Finn.
I'm waving.
To Sobek and Kadir. To Orsolon. And finally to Sarah. And it just looks at you.
I cast Thaumaturgy again, and in Draconic say, "Oh Grace, Mother Snake, what can we do to please you?"
Um, it answers in common actually, and its jaws don't move. You just hear a voice in your heads. It chuckles. Then it says, "You don't have to fear. I am not a dragon."
Star comes out of her hiding spot. You speak our language.
I speak the language of life. There is no living being that I don't understand or that doesn't understand me.
What are you?
I am a helper.
What? Are you gonna help us?
Is there any way, like, can I do a religion check to see if I know what a helper is? Or is this the first time I'm hearing this?
Wait for that until after the next sentence, alright?
Okay.
Can I walk over to
Um,
Finn and put his hand down?
Sure.
What?
We can stop waving and said hello already.
But it's not waving back. It's
And it says, I was created to fulfill the mission given to me by the Creator himself. Now you may roll for religion.
God, please let me do this well. I got a 9. Fuck me.
You don't know what it is, but that talk of the Creator reminds you that there are people or who believe, or legends that tell that the gods of this world aren't what was there first, that they were themselves created. But you don't recall any more than that.
I rolled a 12. Does that help?
You rolled a religion check, okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just wanted to do what everyone else was doing. Sounded fun.
You don't know a whole lot about gods, but from what you can tell, this thing might be similar. It talks about a creator, and it seems very powerful. It just made a dragon flee just because of its presence. Yeah, that seems as if it could be godlike in a way.
I rolled a 19.
Guys, I think this is Henry's adoption to help me get to where I need Sarah to go in terms of character.
But we'll wait on the check later.
Make this as difficult for you as it was for Iraq.
Sounds good. Okay.
Sobek, you also have no real what's it called, connection to religion, not really, at least. So you don't know a lot about gods. You heard that they sometimes reveal themselves to mortals, so yeah, it could be. So Sarah looks at you and it goes, I have been waiting for you.
Sarah looks up to right at the rest of the party and she goes like, me?
Yes, I waited for you in the mountains. And when you were close, I thought that would be the moment. But then you left.
I
So I just thought I might follow you.
I feared for the safety of my friends. Because the necromancer we encountered there said that beyond the door was danger. I never anticipated. And she kind of like puts her hands together and bows her head in respect. She says, praise be here for saving us.
That doesn't surprise me. That man is not only a necromancer, but he is, how do mortals call them, a warmonger. He prepares himself for a great war.
The world as it has come to be seems in great disarray.
The entity I was told to support is one of peace.
That is what I wish for, yes. I want to recall what has been lost. I want to find out what once was and what can be again. And stop this madness from happening around us. I don't want people to continue fighting.
A light emerges from its what you would think is about the chest. Just a slit of light, and something comes out of it, and it floats closer to you, and the creature says, I was told to bring you this, and to tell you that all of you have the potential for a very great future.
She grasps it firmly in between her fists and bows her head again. I will protect it with my life.
Don't risk your life for things you don't deem important enough. Always remember that you can only help as long as you live. You're not helpful to anyone when you're dead.
That is correct, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Praise be he. And she bows her head again.
It looks at you as if it had something else to say, but then it just turns around and flies away. And the fog begins to slowly lift from around you.
Goodbye.
I look at what it gave me to have a closer look at it.
It
And
is
so I can
a
add it to my inventory.
it is a small stone, a white stone, that is vaguely formed like a heart.
Aww. I love
Sobek just says, not another stone.
it. This, my friend, is a holy stone. You do not have to fear this one. Hey, wait.
It's
How do you know that?
I can feel it. It is not meant to bring us harm.
Look at us, we're all getting stones. I'm so glad I found Carl.
Welcome to the Stone Club.
Can I
Eh.
pick up a rock on the ground?
Sure.
Kind of want to fit in.
Make a perception check to see if you can find a
I
rock.
rolled a 9.
Oh.
You find a brick.
I'll take it.
You take the
Just-
brick. It is
Just
heavy.
Smile and hold it up.
So, to prove to Solbak that it's a holy stone and it's not meant to hurt, Sarah goes up towards a box that seems like it has a couple of tears in it, like ribs and stuff. And she lays her hand on it and she says, "See, look closely." And I'm using mending, by the way, and the cracks slowly start disappearing. This stone has the power to heal, not destroy.
I like your song better than Points to a Rock.
Good. Keep it that way.
I hold Carl straight up in the air and ask, "What can you do?"
Okay, give me a second.
Talk to me, Carl.
Yeah, give me a second. I need to roll my dice. Yeah, nothing happens.
Oh.
Well, here's a suggestion, guys. Why don't we get away from this blue dragon's lair?
But we didn't find a bunker. Whatever. Was that thing the bunker? Hold on.
I don't know, but I don't feel safe. It wanted to meet my baby dragon.
I am not sure that this holy being was actually in relation to the image of the lady that we saw. I still do think that there is a bunker here, somewhere, whatever it may look like. However, I agree that perhaps we should look for clues elsewhere. Because this island is big, and there's still much left for us to see. So I think that there might be perhaps a better approach for us elsewhere right now than to continue search these rooms. Or we can always
what a bunker was.
Or we can always come back tomorrow. If the way is not too far, perhaps we can go to the village and ask the elder what a bunker looks like. That could help us with our search.
Didn't we fly around the whole island?
Well, she takes out the map and looks at it. It's probably a little bit further away, but we could maybe make it with a day of marching.
We could probably travel faster if we follow the river.
That we could do. Or we could build a boat.
Build a boat? What?
I'll just swim.
Wait, do we know what boats are?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have rivers.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because
Yeah. Now you know what rain is and you know what rivers are.
Okay.
I ain't never built a boat.
It is easy. We can build one. Let us go back to the ship and I will teach you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Sure.
All right. So
I sure wish Carl would just, make a boat for us, but he's being kind of rude right now. So, yeah, let's go with Plan B.
So you make your way back to the airship, and there Peter is waiting for you And as soon as he sees you arriving, he goes, "Can we please leave?"
I reckon you saw the dragon.
I saw what looked like a giant chicken.
That
If
was a dragon, yes.
It wanted to eat Kadir, by the way.
What? You seemed like you were getting on great.
So we could either get that out of here, or we could try to hunt it and die trying.
There's no need for this. We have protection. There is a entity on this island. It will protect us from the dragon. I am sure of it.
And what exactly might that creature be? I'm not sure if there is anything that could help protect us against a blue dragon.
It scared the dragon away with its cry alone. We
What?
saw it. It materialized
That-
before us as a flying serpent.
And
We got lucky.
you're sure you haven't, I don't know, taken any drugs or no? No?
I mean, we did eat a lot of stuff that one time.
You all saw it. I found faith. I shall not be shaken.
So you saw a dragon. That dragon left, and then you saw a flying snake, and now you believe in gods?
I do not need to believe in what is real. It is only right and just.
I just have that blank look on my
He-
face. Looking at, I don't understand.
He comes closer, and he kind of feels his mouth from Thara's view, and he goes, I think we should take her to a doctor. I don't know what happened to you guys, but
I mean,
she doesn't seem well.
the story was pretty accurate up until, just that end bit with the something about gods. I don't know, man. I just waved at a snake today. I'm not really sure.
I'm thinking we should move the ship because whatever saved us, I don't have faith that will save us every time that dragon comes to Kadir.
Yeah, wait, Finn, you saw that snake, that flying snake too?
Yeah, I waved at it.
Alright, yeah, we should
But-
leave now.
It didn't wave. What? Yeah, it's rude. It didn't wave back.
Oh, so that's why, alright.
That's why we should leave.
Mm-hmm. Okay, where to?
Hey, Peter, what do you know about white dust? Some white sand.
That white sand?
Yeah.
It's rare.
Rare. God
Why?
damn it.
What
Oh, there was.
what
there
makes
was a
you
rat.
think of white?
Oh, there was this rat.
What does a rat have to do with white sand?
Oh,
Isn't
it
white
really-
sand some rich people thing?
I don't know. It seemed really like the white sand. It didn't want to follow us because it was too caught up with its white sand. You're looking at me a little weird there, Peter. I'm getting a little creeped out.
Sure. Let's. Yes. And he turns around and boards the ship.
I still don't know what the sand is.
I don't know
don't-
either, Finn.
So, does anybody else want to move the ship?
I can
Uh,
help.
Sure.
Yeah, I never thought I'd say this, but I agree with Peter. Maybe we should get out of here.
I'm in full confidence Peter has the right idea.
So you want to leave this island completely?
No, just move it on back to the forest. Or
But I thought Peter wanted to get off the island.
we can convince him to stay on the island. We didn't need to move the ship.
All right. But where?
At the very least, we can't stay here.
We could ask the old man what a bunker is.
We could do that. I do like the old man.
Yeah, we can try and move the airship further into the island, closer to the village.
All right. So you prepare everything and you take off. And you fly inland. Towards inland? I have no idea what you call directions. And you reach the settlement, and Peter carefully lowers the airship above the large opening, the large area in front of the settlement, between the forest and the settlement, so that you can get off and get on.
Was the entrance to the airship repaired after Ursulon's dreadful vandalism?
I mean, you still
We
have,
cut the vines down.
yeah, you cut
and-
them down, but
And we put
there
some
is-
like vinegar on it.
there is still some kind of it almost looks like a painting by now, as if someone had painted a stump on or wooden rings, the year rings of wood on the door.
Can I ask one thing as well while we're on the ship?
Mhm.
You know the way there were weapons? Were there any rapiers on there? Any stabby swords? Because I know you made an inventory.
Nope, no rapiers.
Okay.
So, how long is this going to take? I mean, I can hover here for a moment, but if you say this takes a while, I should maybe go back to the first spot that when we arrived here on the island and actually land.
But can you land by yourself?
Oh, sure.
Well, we just wanted to ask what a bunker is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be fast.
All right, then I'll wait.
Maybe Iraq should go and be. Iraq would be the quickest.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Can we write a note and pin it to Iraq's chest or something?
I can accompany her if you don't want to go alone.
I can go. I can go by myself. It's fine.
All right. Thank you.
Bye bye, Birdie.
All right, so you make your way over to the small hut.
Do I see anything around it?
Nope.
Okay. What does the door look like?
Same as before. It's just a plate leaned against the opening in the wall to haphazardly close it off, shield it from view.
I go further in then.
All right.
I
So you open the door, and there they are, same as before. Gerda playing with her toys. The old man in his rocking chair looks asleep. And Matthias preparing food. Matthias looks at you and goes, "Oh, hello.
Hello. How is everyone doing here?
Oh, we're fantastic. What brings you here?"
We've seen something, and we wanted to make sure you were safe.
Oh, okay. What is it?
It's a lot to explain.
Oh, would you like to sit down? Would you like, I don't know, bread? Some food?
Sure.
All right, so he brings over a loaf of bread. Here, would you like anything with it, or?
No, bread is fine. I'll take a small amount of bread and kind of explain the things that we have seen, and the others are waiting. I don't want to take too long to report back.
Okay. Thanks for the information. I mean, we knew that there were dragons on the island, but so you're saying that the Goliath found her face by talking to a flying snake?
I mean, I suppose you could say that.
Good for her. Good for her. We're good. Thank you for checking in with us, but yeah, not much happened. We're still just, you know, finding food and slowly but surely upgrading our home. We're good.
I pull out a part of the bug and ask them if they've seen anything like this and where I can get some more.
I mean, I think on this island, if you just wait long enough, they will find you.
Ooh. Nice.
Is the
Looks-
rest just going to be carrying that piece
may,
of
may, I,
silver?
may I have a look at that?
Of course.
And he
You
takes
can
it.
have a bite if you like.
Oh, thank you. That's not necessary. And he examines it from every side, and he goes, I think I've seen this before. What's it called? Agag, something like that. They look like, how would one describe this? Large insects, but
Tell me
they
more.
they bury they bury through the ground. They have those large mandibles, and yeah, they practically they live in big swarms.
Mandibles. You mean edibles, am I right?
What?
Nothing.
So they're just like very large ants or termites. So they bury their nests
Ooh, Greenfield.
below the ground, and yeah, they just eat anything they find. They can be pretty dangerous.
Jackpot. I knew there was something I liked about this island.
Hmm. That's a little macabre if you ask me. So, is there anything else I can do for you?
So, we
You-
also went looking for a bunker of sorts, and I don't know if we found it. Do you have any idea where something like that could be?
What is a bunker?
It's like this underground building structure sort of thinger.
Where did you hear that? I've actually never heard of anything quite like it.
Do you know of any weird structures here?
Not really, no. I know the ruins, the giant ruins in the south of the island. But I think that's about as weird as it gets.
I don't want to wake him, but would he know?
Oh, probably.
Been
Opa!
here a smidge longer.
Opa! Wach auf! Ja. Oh, hello. Yes.
Hello. I'm sorry to interrupt your nap.
Oh, it's fine. What can I do for you?
We were searching the island for a strange sort of building. Do you know of any?
There are the ancient ruins.
Well, yes, but
And there is the ancient temple in the north of the island.
so maybe we were digging in the wrong hole.
What were you looking for, if I may ask?
We were looking for a bunker of sorts. I suppose.
Hmm.
Do you know of anything like that? Would it be under the temple, perhaps?
That would be new to me.
I find that hard to believe that anything is new to you.
No, I mean, I don't. I haven't heard of the temple being a bunker. I mean, it could be that it was once a bunker, but I've never been inside, so I can't really tell. But I don't think so. Many cities of the old world had bunkers. Humans like war. But I don't know
It's
of
unfortunate. It's
any
an unfortunate waste of resources, I agree.
around here.
Are there places on the island you haven't explored?
The temple and the deepest parts of the marshlands.
Is there a reason you
The
haven't gone there?
the smoking mountain. Oh, I don't know. The old temple was always seemed a bit unnerving. The volcano, that defies reality, seems to defy reality, always seemed too dangerous to be worth it. And the marshlands weren't as interesting for someone like me.
But is there any danger reason you hadn't visited any of those?
I didn't want to enter the temple by myself, and everyone else believed that it would be too dangerous.
Can I make a religion check and kind of figure out who the temple is for? Or does he know?
You haven't been there, so you don't know who
That's
it
fair.
might be for.
But he hasn't been either, but he wouldn't have heard like what sort of reason or purpose the temple had.
You can ask him. But no, he tells you that he heard that there was a temple and that he wanted to visit it, but he never got to do that. But
Okay, so
that he doesn't
unknown.
know much else either. No.
It's kind of weird.
So is there anything else you want to ask me?
So you don't know where we might find a sort of bunker.
No,
But there are places we haven't looked.
I didn't live in this city before the collapse, so I wouldn't know. To be honest, I don't even know what exactly that city is. There were many cities with similar buildings, but it's been
Do
some
blueprints
time.
exist?
What?
Do blueprints exist of these buildings? Like plans?
And I doubt it. At least not anymore.
I suppose. You never know what you'll find in the depths of some libraries.
That is true. But I was never an architect.
Hmm. So I guess we just keep looking.
That might be the best thing to do if you want to find answers. So, I think there's nothing more I can help you with. So it might be time for you to go back to your friends and find some more answers.
I suppose we better head then.
I wish you great luck then.
Thank you. But enjoy your next nap.
What?
Huh?
I didn't
Well, I
understand what
woke
you
you
was.
from your nap. I'm assuming you weren't finished.
Oh, yes, I will go back to my nap. Thank you.
Thank you,
he
and stay safe.
nestles back into his chair, gets himself
Oh, to
comfortable.
be that cozy. Man sounds like a cat.
Matthias just looks at the two of you. Huh. Well, I hope he could help you.
I mean, it didn't not help.
That's something,
I'll
I
see you
guess.
again. I'll see you again.
I would be very happy to see all of you again. Good luck.
Thank you. And I suppose I'll just go back and tell them what happened. We need to keep looking.
All right. So you do that. She comes back and tells you whatever she was told.
Did you ask him what this bunker building would look like?
He didn't seem to know what one even was. But he did say that he hasn't really been to the temple or the marshlands. So I suppose we should start there. I know
I would-
Sobek was eager to see the marshlands.
Yes, I agree. We can head to the marshlands first. And then I would love to explore the temple.
But seemingly, a marsh would be a pretty poor place for a bunker. But maybe that's the best place to look then.
Perhaps before the collapse it wasn't a marsh.
I hadn't considered that.
We could also check out the mountains again. We didn't fully explore that.
We could. Well, for now we have to find a landing spot. So we could maybe looking at them up. Maybe we could land to the north of the marshlands, which I think should be close to the temple. If I recall correctly, they said it was north of the desert, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could pretty much park the ship to the north of the marshlands, have a way to explore the marshlands, and not be too far away from the temple. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, there's also that village in between the two places as well.
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't park the ship relatively close to it because we don't know if the people there are friendly. But yeah, somewhere in that vicinity.
No one's friendly. Except for the people in the little hut.
They
Nobody has
technically-
been friendly.
They technically also are a village, so by association, that could mean that the people in the other village are friendly too.
A village of one people?
Well, it was a village until the necromancer turned everyone to stone, remember?
Yeah.
That sounds like no longer a village.
Are you
We
trying to tell
actually-
me that the village people might not be nice?
The village people might be very rude.
They could be, but we won't know until we go there.
I suppose so.
So, who wants to go tell Peter roughly where to go?
I can. She gets up and goes to the cockpit to let Peter know about the plans.
All right. Would you like to go there now, or do you want to wait for tomorrow?
Is it approaching nighttime?
I mean, I'd say we have about 2 hours, 2.5 hours maybe of sunlight left.
We know that the forest is closed. Perhaps it is better to set up camp where we already were, so we can rest easy and then explore the new area first thing in the morning. That might be a bad idea, you're right.
All right, so we go back to the first place.
Yes, I will tell the group.
All right. And you fly back to your first base. And he lands
Sarah
there.
goes back and tells the group the plan so that they don't get confused.
All right.
The safest place on the island. The only place where nothing hates us.
Home, home, sweet home.
Yeah, so you arrive back at your first base. With the compose waiting for you. Anything you want to do before you go to sleep?
I want to go check all the traps that I set out. See if there's any animals or anything caught in them.
Sarah's gonna go meditate, embrace her new faith, come to terms with everything that happened today.
I'm going to sleep.
Probably do some reading on the entity she encountered.
If you can find anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in one of the traps you find a rabbit.
Okay, I take my bow and arrow out, shoot it.
You roll an attack.
5.
You miss the dead rabbit.
Oh, it's dead. Okay. I just go collect it then. I thought it was still alive.
Oh no, it's in your trap, and it has been dead for a while.
I take it out and just go put it in the compost and reset the trap.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Yes.
nothing else. All the other traps are empty and still set.
Hello.
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 You're back at your first base, Finn.
Oh boy.
And we're gonna leave for the north of the marshlands tomorrow.
Great.
I'm gonna go take a nap. Go to bed.
All right. So you all go to bed. Some of you take some more time to fall asleep with everything that happened.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes? What?
I was gonna take Carl back to his family, so they could visit. This is where we find Carl originally.
That is true. So you go back to the boulder where you picked out Carl, the pebble, a couple days ago. What would you like to do there?
Just, I'll leave him. I'll say I'll let you guys catch up. I know it's been a little while.
Carl seems thankful for the privacy.
Yeah, I'll be back in the morning. Have a good night, Carl. And I'll go back.
All right.
Apparently, this whole time I've not needed to sleep.
Well,
I don't need to sleep.
I mean,
meditate for like half the time. What? Hello?
yeah, technically that's true. But you haven't actually made use of that, I believe.
No. I didn't know it existed, not gonna lie.
Yeah, so you go to your tent as well as the rest of you. Everyone goes to sleep or meditate or less time. Long rests, man.
A meditative state.
A vegetative state?
No, a meditative state. like Lorene when she's being interviewed.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, guys. I've got some bad news about Ortholon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so you all go to sleep. To rest. Some of you take some time to go through the last couple days in your mind. And at this, I'll have to end. I'm done. I can't think straight anymore. It's insane. I am so tired.
It's okay.
I am
Totally
so tired.
I feel like we I don't know why, but I feel like we weirdly accomplished more than I thought we would in 2 hours.
Honestly, same.
I think mainly because we were just trying to identify objects for 2 hours.
Mm. I feel like we could probably spend like another 5-6 hours in these rooms. Just identifying things and exploring.
I think if that happens, we split the party up.
I mean, okay, I know what I can prepare for pretty much every location now.
This is a bad combination, guys. You have a very curious character with a DM that is very thorough in world building.
So Henry, you are away next week, right?
I am not there yet next week, that's right.
Gotcha.
And the week after, I'll see if I'll already have set up everything.
That's
With
okay.
with me moving and everything being chaotic, I actually cannot tell when I'll be able to do the next session.
That's
I
alright,
know,
don't worry about it.
On the 23rd, I have a thing.
I apparently also have a thing.
Mm-hmm.
On the 23rd. Yeah, so yeah, next week I'm not there. The week after, I don't know if I can do
Maybe.
it. The 23rd we skip because you guys have something. And
Charity.
the 30th, my dad will come to finish up whatever I haven't moved until then. And I might be very tired after that day. So I don't know if I'll be able to.
Long story short, June may not have another session. We put
Time
push
for-
on the 16th and the 30th.
Exactly.
we are back where we started too, which I think is the funniest thing.
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
Yeah,
Time for
so
another long nap.
we either have another session in 2 weeks or in a month. And if it takes that long, I'll be sure to come back prepared. I mean, with that location alone, we went through what I had planned, and then I had to do so much improv.
I mean, you did a great job.
Yeah.
The return trip to it was probably the improv.
Oh, yeah, the subway station wasn't planned.
The subway station was so fucking good. I can't believe I made Sarah learn how to fucking drive a subway car.
You try to find a building that looked different, and I was thinking to myself, yeah, what could I do? What building in the center of a city looks different than any other skyscraper to someone who hasn't ever seen skyscrapers before? Yeah, subway station. That was the first thing that came to my mind that made sense. And yeah, then you went down there and you found a crack rat. I don't know.
Okay, but was it talking about crack or did it mean sugar?
Uh, I
another question.
actually
As
do
you're
not
aware-
want to disclose on that.
Aww.
Does it matter? I don't think so. Either way.
We have the same impact on Red.
Depending on the quantity, yes. Probably.
Has there ever been a scientific study of the effects of sugar versus crack on a rat?
I'm pretty sure that has to be.
Probably.
Probably. I know that there is a very funny documentary of about spiders on drugs.
Holy shit.
Do you not know that? Do you not
Their
know that?
webs, their webs get all weird.
Yeah. The crack spider.
Yeah,
Oh,
they start making
God.
weird webs because they're all fucking loopy.
I mean, the entire thing is a joke. I mean, yeah. I'll send you. I'll send you the link. It's.
Oh god,
It's.
okay.
It's so good. It's so funny. Yeah.
Nice. I'm a
I'm
priest now. Yoo-hoo.
I'm very
I
excited to
can-
see where everything is going, to be honest.
Same.
Can
I
I just
can
check?
heal now.
Was it that door to like the left where we just left to the right and just abandoned it? Was that where we were supposed to go in the mountain?
Oh, the barricade, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Because as soon as you said, "Oh, there was a place you were," and you just left, I'm like, "Oh, okay, we just walked away from that."
Yeah, when you just said, nah, we're leaving.
Like, here's like.
I don't know if you noticed, but I was sitting here for a moment.
Yeah, I saw.
Fuck.
I saw. I thought that you had like the way you made it seem was like that there was like this very difficult boss, and you actually thought it would have been funny if we ran into it and we just like chose not to, and that's why you said that. I wouldn't have expected there to be a holy being behind that door, with the premise everything leading up to it.
I just thought, the bad guy or the seemingly bad guy saying that there is something you really don't want to find would be more intriguing. But apparently it wasn't.
It was kind of like if the bad guy already says you really don't want to go there, we really don't want to go there. That's the way that I was thinking.
Yeah.
It worked out though. That was great improv, honestly. I thought you'd make me wait longer, honestly.
Yeah, that was improv. Also the blue dragon was just something I thought of like 2 days ago, where I thought to myself, blue dragons with their electricity. I don't know how it came to that. I think I had watched a video from Kurzgesagt about the entire history of the Earth, and in the video they showed dinosaurs, obviously, and that made me think about those theories that most dragons might have been covered in feathers. Because we don't know, as feathers decay over time. And that made me think about that made me think, how cool would it be to have a blue dragon covered in feathers that sizzle with static electricity? That sounded very cool to me, and yep, that's when I had to improvise. I was thinking, what reason could that thing have to come over to you? Because it was waiting for you in the mountains, and it could just wait for you to come back. So, yeah, I was like, I'll have the dragon almost attack you, and the thing come to your rescue, just so that I have a reason for it to appear.
Let's go. It was very cool. It was very, very cool.
And I wanted to introduce the blue electric chicken.
Yay!
There was a pretty ominous moment where you asked about our HP stats. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about letting it do its breath
"Oh yeah, it
attack,
would have
but
just
then
wiped us."
yeah, I looked at the average damage, and I was like, no, not good, not a good idea.
We're not high level enough.
I mean, if you could heal everyone, it probably would have been fine, but as you technically didn't have your cleric stuff yet,
Yeah.
it seemed kind of dangerous.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There was a way she could have healed everyone.
That being,
Everybody, but there's still 8 good days divided among the party.
did you make new ones though?
Yeah, they I only had a couple and they stopped working after 24 hours.
Yep.
I
Because
used
that
up all
morning,
mine.
you didn't make new ones.
We had one before we went out to the train tunnel. We had good berries.
You ate them just before they decayed, yeah.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
I believe they were from the day before.
Okay.
But yeah, just so you know, I have a lot of healing.
That's good to
I-
know.
I have Cure Wounds and Healing Word. And Shield of Faith.
That is good to know.
From episode 1, where we had no healing at all, to now we have healing divided among 4 people.
I'm basically gonna be last resort damage, majority buff and healing support
We did have
monk.
healing. It ran away.
Yeah, that's true. We did have a healer.
That is good to know.
You already knew, Henry. What are you talking about? You can look at my sheet.
I don't look at your sheets every time we play.
When my parties level up, I always look at what they pick up, so I can
Oh.
tailor the fights.
Yeah, I look at it, and then while I plan, I forget most of the stuff. I mean, in the end, every fight, I'm always ready to improvise in any fight. If the enemy is too weak, I make them stronger, and if they're too strong, I make them less strong.
Yeah.
So,
I do that too.
because in the end, it all depends on the rolls, and I can't plan that.
That's true, that's true.
So-
I remember for a campaign I had to buff my first final boss really, really much because they were like hitting a lot harder than I anticipated. I was like, I can't let this be over so soon.
Do you remember the Basilisk fight?
Yeah. Gosh, I died.
If I hadn't improvised, it would have died 2 or 3 turns into the fight. And when it was almost dead, I just doubled its HP.
Finn hit too strong.
Yeah, it was.
I mean-
It still died like 2 turns later.
Andrew
I
just
was
wrote,
gonna say I don't remember it at all because it happened so fast.
And I mean, that was the last fight. So the next one, I won't be so naive.
I thought you learned this lesson with the spider.
I won't be as nice anymore.
Oh. It's okay.
At some point, I will almost kill you.
To be fair, I almost did die once.
And it will be fun.
When we fought the stone golems. I almost died in that fight.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
died-
that's exactly what I'm talking about. It all depends on the rolls.
And I got downed in the first fight when we rescued the little girl. and the dude from the beard triangle.
Yeah, level 1 to 3 are extremely squishy. But now you're level 4, and starting at level 4 or 5, that's not as bad anymore. So I can be less careful now.
I need to pick up more dexterity and constitution to level my armor class.
But it was like our other session. We saw our first Hydra, and it didn't even get to move. It didn't even get to exist.
Honestly, yeah.
Sometimes it just happens like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes the DM just doesn't even get to play the game.
Yeah. Because the party just fucking wipes everything.
Yep. That happens. But I'll try to make sure that every important foe will survive at least one turn. I'll try to.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I want to have
Look,
them
if they're
do.
not- if they're not strong enough to survive one
I
turn,
want to.
that's
I
an
want
issue.
to give them the chance. I want to at least give them the chance to fail at doing their cool stuff.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But there are so many creatures I want to try out. If I had a party stay at a low level for so long that I can try out every creature that I want to try out, they would stay at level 1 for like a year. I can't do that.
That'd be yeah.
So I'll just have to throw swarms of them at you later on.
What, like the mosquitoes of death?
What do you say?
Like the mosquitoes of death in the forest?
Yeah, just like times 1000 now. But those the mosquitoes, they're not that bad. I mean, I basically threw 5 of those at you, and they are CR 1/8 or something. Insect swarm. Yeah, CR 1/2. 1/2. And 5 of those, so yeah, that was about a medium difficulty fight. If even. Or yeah, your level, I'd say medium. So not hard, not too easy.
Sound good. Shall we wrap up?
I guess.
Yeah, bye stream.
Bye, stream. Good wrap.
And I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Next time.
Alright. Yeah. Cool.
I'm sorry about the mic issues, by the way.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.